Yo, what's up, everybody? And welcome back to the That's Beautiful podcast. I appreciate everyone being here. And as always, I'm Dill Lesson, and this is Mornings with Dill. Just want to get on here today and talk about the beautiful things in life and the beautiful things that you should be appreciative of every single day. So, without further ado, let's jump into sports to begin it, and we'll go from there. For those who don't know, NBA playoffs are starting. We had the NBA play-in last night. The first two games, it was the 9 seed versus the 10 seed, Charlotte Hornets versus the Miami Heat. Charlotte Hornets ended up coming out on top of that game as I predicted in my video yesterday, my morning video yesterday. So there we go, Charlotte Hornets. Hornets looked like the better team from start to finish. Heat, showed their pedigree and showed why they've been in the NBA Finals the last couple of years and just didn't give up. And that's what the most beautiful thing about all of it was. And the Heat weren't going to go away easy. They are the play-in kind of GOAT team, which is crazy to say that they're a play-in GOAT team, but they made it happen, and that's what really matters. So Bam Adebayo going down early really hurt the Heat going forward, but it didn't hurt them because I think it gave them a little bit of excitement and a little bit of energy to come back and make it happen with their team. So Bam Adebayo going down was a big loss for them. I don't think LaMelo Ball meant anything dirty by it. Maybe you guys thought differently. You let me know in the comments here. But I appreciate you everyone being here and being along. But needless to say, the two people that played in previous playing games for the Hornets, balled out, and that was LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges, showing why they're top players in the league, especially LaMelo Ball. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. That's no average stat line. That's a star stat line, and he's a star that I've been saying for ages. And my main thing with LaMelo Ball is you put LaMelo Ball in the Oklahoma City Thunder, he's going to be the MVP of the league. They're going to be the 1 seed in the West. I know that's a crazy take, and that might be a crazy concept, but it's the truth. And let me know what you guys think because it's the truth, and that's how it is. And Brandon Miller was his first playing game. Didn't really show it. Had a couple of early fouls that really kind of derailed where he was going, but was impressed nonetheless by how he played and just the resilience he showed in that game. So can't be mad at that. And then we had Con Knipple, first game being a rookie, led the NBA in three-pointers at 273. The whole NBA, not just rookies, the whole NBA led the NBA in three-pointers. LaMelo Ball, one step below that at 272. So they were the top 2 3-point shooters in the NBA. LaMelo Ball might have shot 700 three-pointers, but hey, I'm not judging. Let the boy shoot if he wants to shoot. But Con Knipple came out, showed what he could do, controlled the floor, made everything really happen. And that's really what it comes down to. So that was the important thing there. And we'll see what happens going forward with the Hornets. They still have to win another game to get into the playoffs as that 8 seed. I think they could do it. They'll play the winner of the 76 – or sorry, they will play the loser of the 76ers and I don't even know the 76ers play. 76 because I picked the other team, which is funny. 76ers. And the loser of that game will play the Hornets, and then they will get the 8 seed. Whoever wins the game tonight with the 76ers will get that 7 seed. But going to the other side, the West had the 7-8 matchup yesterday. It was the Suns versus the Trailblazers. And, Trailblazers have had everyone talking about them the whole year because Chauncey Billups, of course, was indicted federally for gambling implications. And all I'm going to say on that is not even anything about Chauncey. It's more about the direction of the sport. When you have commercials, every other commercial talking about gambling and promoting gambling, what do you expect your players to do? That's where I'm at. You have commercials, every other commercial on your sports streams, on your broadcast about gambling. So to demonize someone for gambling and this and that is kind of crazy when you're promoting it, and that's just such the way of the world and how it is. Oh, I'm going to promote this, but it's bad, and it's just know what to do and get out of it. But anyways, give big shout out to the Trailblazers. I think I picked the Suns in my video yesterday. Just knew more about the Suns. I, of course, knew Devin Booker. I knew Dylan Brooks. I knew Jalen Green. And, just a retooled team after last year, Kevin Durant being there and just them kind of having a down year and missing the playoffs. So, but congratulations to the Trailblazers, especially with everything going on with them. Denny Avdija really showed out. 41 points, 12 assists, I think. I want to say 6-7 rebounds. 6-7. So, you know how it does, but they're going to be the 7th seed now. They're going to play the San Antonio Spurs, which, of course, is going to be a tough matchup. Wembanyama, them boys, Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle. It's going to be a tough matchup for anyone. If there's a team that could do it, you never know. Any given Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, any given day of those, they can make it happen and win. So I think it's a good opportunity for them to get in there and see what they can do. But it's going to for sure be an uphill battle. And now, of course, the Suns losing, they have another opportunity against. So then tonight, the Clippers and Warriors are going to play. So 9-10 play, 9-10 loser goes home. 9 winner gets another opportunity to play 7-8 loser, because 7-8 loser gets an opportunity, and then the 7-8 winner just gets the 7th seed, as I was just talking about the Trailblazers. So Clippers, Warriors tonight, I think it's going to be a great battle. You told me 5-6 years ago that it was going to be Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, winner go home game. I would have jumped for joy and jumped at the opportunity to see that. But NBA's gone a little down not down since then, but Steph Curry, of course, getting older, Kawhi Leonard getting older. But Kawhi, this year, after all the talk of, he can't play full season, load management king, he played a lot of games this year and really impressed, as he always does. And unfortunately for him, the Clippers are they're the Clippers, man. And my hair's going wild, guys. I don't know what's going on, but so I like the Clippers in that game. I think Kawhi Leonard's going to get it done. I think Steph Curry is still kind of nursing that injury and coming off the injury, trying to make it better. And unfortunately, the Warriors got rid of all their talent. They missed as I told you, when they drafted James Wiseman instead of LaMelo Ball. But it's a good opportunity for both teams to kind of see what they're made of, and for me to watch them and see if they're going to have any chance of beating the Thunder. And I would say probably not, but I would argue that the Clippers have the best chance of beating the Thunder. Don't know why. Kawhi Leonard is a playoff riser. He gets better in the playoffs, so I think that's a good opportunity for him to do that and make it happen there. But we're going to see what's happening. Again, 76ers, I got to see who they play, guys. Sorry. 1 second. It's still live, so it's not as, focused as the regular. Let's see who they're going to play. So, they're going to play the Magic, of course. I picked the Magic because I like the Magic. So, 76 play the Magic. The loser of that game is going to go on to play the Hornets for that last and final spot in the playoffs. Again, I hope the Magic win. I think the Magic have been a team on and off all year, every single year for the last 5-6 years. I've just been kind of in and out of what they're doing and what their identity is. But, they have Paolo Banchero. First overall pick a few years ago. One of the most disrespected, not talked about first overall picks ever. I mean, he's averaging like 24, 25, and 9 or 10. I mean, he's balling. And, of course, he's on the Magic, so he's not going to get talked about because that's the way it go. But just, good opportunity there for them to get on the board and make things happen. And, I think the NBA's back to where it should be with parity. I don't think I know who's going to win every year, like opposed to when it was the Warriors and Cavs going back and forth. That was kind of mid-years. It was just like, it's going to be the Warriors or the Cavs, so we'll see what happens. And it's good. It's good that I think they said 6 or 7. Again, 6, 7, man. It's a brainwash. It's a brain rot, and now everyone says 6, 7 at everything. So, damn, 6, 7, man. But just that looks better. So, we have those games, and I'm happy that the NBA is going back to where it is in the parity. And without further ado, let's jump to the NFL draft real quick. I just want to hop over there and get some quick points on it. And my first point is Fernando Mendoza might be the first quarterback off the board, but I'm not sure he's going to be the best quarterback in the league. It's going to come down to coaching, of course, as always with anyone. Just like look at Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was written off for all those years, and then he got a good coach. He got away from the shitty-ass Jets organization. Both New York organizations are a fucking disgrace, by the way. New York City, that's a disgrace. You can't get a good organization. Either one. You have 2 opportunities to have a good organization. Both of them suck and ruin quarterbacks. I mean, hopefully Jackson Dart with the Giants, he's looking like the truth. He's looking like he's starting to make a difference, but you never know. They did get John Harbaugh in there, which I'm really happy about. I think he's a really good coach. Still a really good coach. Still has ball knowledge and going to make a difference there. But they just can't get out of their own ways. Every single year they trade away their best players or their best players leave, and they become even better than they were before. So it's beautiful. That's beautiful is what I'm going to say. And Jeremiah Love, I see him going 4th overall to Tennessee Titans. I like that pick. I think that's going to be a really good pick for the Titans. I think the Titans have an opportunity to make a difference there and get a difference maker because they already have the quarterback, of course, and Cam Ward. Cam Ward is a difference maker. And year one, he kind of the first couple of weeks he was still finding his footing. But if you watch the last couple of games of the year, he was really starting to get his groove going. And once they got rid of Brian Callahan, which, dude, I'm trying to figure out how a lot of these coaches keep getting jobs and fail upwards. Mike McCarthy is a perfect example. Doc Rivers in the NBA. I mean, been mid coaches their whole life and just keep failing upwards and keep getting opportunities. Like, let's give the young guys a chance. Look at Ben Johnson. Look at Declan Doyle. Look at Sean McVay when they first gave him a chance. Look at a bunch of coaches. I mean, Matt LaFleur. There's a bunch of coaches. I could go on and on the list of all the young dudes coming in and making a difference as coaches and GMs and all this, but we just keep overlooking young people because we think they don't know what they're talking about. Young people lived in a knowledge age. We had the internet at our fingers. We could look up anything. We could do research on anything we wanted and just continue to research, and then nothing. I don't know, man. This is my opportunity here for everyone online. If you know anyone in sports, get me on there. I'm the biggest ball knower on the internet of sports. I don't care what the experts of ESPN said, and that brings me to my next point of the ESPN. This is going to be a Dynasty Media Productions stay hold every single day, every single week, because every single day is going to be tough to talk about sports, especially when baseball season comes, because I'm not the biggest baseball guy, but just talking about sports, getting on here, talking about the things that are beautiful, man. And I'm a ball knower. I got expert knowledge, and I'm down to have debates. That's my argument with ESPN these days is they don't want to have any debates anymore. It's more just, nope, SGA's MVP. LeBron's the best player. It's one takes all, and that's it. And I'm okay with that. If that's what you're doing, but don't call yourself a sports company. Call yourself a media company because that's what you really are. You become a media company, and it's just it's okay. That's how life goes sometimes, but don't act like it's not turned into something that it wasn't. You go back to ESPN about 10-15 years ago, bunch of different takes, bunch of different people bringing in their perspectives or taking calls from the internet and whatnot. I think that's the way to do it. Paul Feinbaum gets a lot of heat a lot of times, but at least he'll go out, talk to the American people, and be like, what is your take? Let's debate it. I like that. That's a good idea. I should start doing that. I'm going to start going around. Give me your harshest sports take and let's debate it. And if I agree, it's going to be tough because I'm a big O, but I could always play devil's advocate for things, except that Nikola Jokic should be MVP. Which, if you watched my video yesterday, you would know that he should be MVP. I'll gladly say that Facebook comment section, Instagram comment sections are bigger ball knowers than the quote unquote experts. And all these people on Facebook will come at me being like, "Oh, well, you're not an expert, you're not on TV." Does that mean so we should listen to everyone on the TV? Everyone. They're not lying or anything. They're not ball knowers. They're getting paid to push an agenda. Unfortunately, these days, in anything, not just sports, anything, it's getting paid to push an agenda. And it shouldn't be. It should be, what do I think? This is it. And we debate and we go back and forth. That's called life. And this world where you can't have disagreements with people because, you're scared of the friendship or this or that, it's stupid, man. If you agree with someone on everything, that's probably not someone that's going to challenge you to become a better person in your life. And it's probably not someone you want to be around. And not in a mean way. It just, you don't want yes men around you. You want someone that's going to tell you no. You want someone that's going to change your perspective on things, or at least give you good points on why the perspective on things should change. So let's get back to that. Let's get back to having disagreements, rational and fair disagreements, not, getting mad at people and hitting them or whatever, but rational and fair conversations are what made this country so great and what will continue to make this country so great. So what's beautiful in the world today, though? Let's talk about that, because it's a beautiful day to be alive, and every single day is an opportunity to make a difference in the world. And that's kind of how I live my life. And that's why I have the That's Beautiful podcast, because everything is beautiful if you make it. A negative mind will never lead to a positive life. Remember that. Think about an example like this. When you're looking for red cars, you see a lot more red cars out on the road. When you're not looking for red cars, you don't notice them as much. So when you notice all the negative things in life and you don't notice the positive things in life, it's going to get lost in what is negative and what is positive. And that's the problem is I could tell you the truth too. I see the outlook of the world. I'm very much wondering what's going to happen. And I tell you what, I'm glad with what is happening. People are starting to awaken to things. People are starting to realize, hey, maybe this isn't how it's supposed to be. So if there's one thing that's beautiful about today, it's people waking up to the fact that they've been fed kind of bullshit their whole life. And one man can change the world, and just make a difference, man. Speak your mind. Don't fall into the trap of being like everyone else or being hive minded. If you have a belief, if you have a system, speak about it. Don't be shy. And I'm not saying incite things or do things that are harmful or say harmful things in the line, but if you have a different perspective and you can articulate it well and say it in a kind way, there's no problem with talking about it. That's called life. That's how it should be. It's up for debate. So I'm happy again that people are waking up to things though. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's a beautiful day in America when this opportunity happens, and people are just getting sick and tired of the way things are, man. I mean, everything's getting too expensive for a lot of people. And it's not a positive in a first world country. Every other first world country in the world has free healthcare, really good public transit, bullet trains, this and that. And there's a few reasons for that. I'm sure you guys know, but again, what's beautiful in the world today? The sun is shining. We're not getting bombed. You woke up with shelter. You woke up with food. You still woke up in America. And I can love America and not like the government. That's a lot of people, I think, is where we are. Is I love America. It's the greatest country ever. What we're founded on is awesome. The government might have turned on us in a way and kind of done what they want to do, but that's God making us see clearer and showing us the hand of what's going on. So believe in God every single day. That's a very big positive, and that's beautiful because He will help you see the beauty in the world and make a difference in the world. And it's kind of how I live my life, man. I've been, if you ever feel lost, I've been very close to God for probably since about high school, just because He saved me, man. And I wouldn't be where I am without Him. And the reason I do this, the reason I get on here and want to make a difference and want to inspire people is because I'm called to do it. That's what I know down in my heart I'm called to do. I was trying to do the whole, sit at the office corporate thing. But, man, that's just so soul crushing. And that brings me to our next point is don't do anything that crushes your soul and makes you feel like you shouldn't be you. Because you were meant to stand out. You were meant to be unique. You're not meant to fit in. And the world may tell you to fit in and try this and that, but the people that really make a difference are the people that believe in that they were meant to do something more. Or they're meant to stand out or break the chain or however you want to look at it. And it's true. So you can do anything, again, in this world you set your mind to. But my main important point of that's beautiful and everything in this world is to be you. We have merch. As I said, this is brought to you by Dynasty, the best brand in the world. We're not just a clothing brand. We're an everything brand. We do media. We do health and wellness. We do, mental. We do training, everything. It's all encompassing brand. It's a new way of brand in 2026. It's not just one thing. It's a bunch of things. Because focusing on one thing, yeah, it might seem all good in reality and you might get farther in it, but you never know what's going to stick for you. My example would be with sports. When people focus on one sport, yeah, it might help them for a couple of years, but playing all those other sports and trying a bunch of different things really molds you and develops you into the person you need to be better at these sports. I played 3 sports in high school, played lacrosse, basketball, football, then had the opportunity to go play football at University of Wyoming, which I'm so blessed and grateful for. I had the opportunity to play with Josh Allen and those dudes. But other than that, it's different. So I'm just really blessed and grateful that I have the sports system in my life. I want to say a shout out to my friends, my family. Of course, God got me, and everyone else that's just supported me on the way in my community. If I don't know you yet and you're just joining the community, welcome. God bless you. Excited to get to know every one of you guys. I'm kind of a do everything guy. I love sports. I love talking about life. I love deep talks. I love gaming. I mean, I've been on a Marvel Rivals binge for about, I don't know, a year now. The game is awesome. It's the most, just like golf, it's the most frustrating fun game in the world because, you get people that want to throw and do this and whatever. But I will tell you what, I am a sweat at Marvel Rivals. So if you need to carry, call your boy. I mostly play sport and tanks. So Hulk grateful. For those of you that know. But yeah, just find things in your life that make you want to be you and make you excited to wake up in the morning. I saw a quote yesterday that said, if you're feeling lost in life or you're feeling stressed in life, go back to what your childhood self would do and see how that would make you feel. And at first I kind of sat and pondered with that and was like, what does that mean? But when you really think about it and when you really settle with it and chase your dreams is where I'm at, is your childhood self had all those dreams. He wanted you to do, or she wanted you to do whatever you wanted to do. And they had no inhibitions of doubt or thoughts of doubt because it was just them living a dream and them chasing that. And I think that gets conjumbled and lost when you get older because you're like, no, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. But if you're trying to do something different than everyone, why would you do what everyone else is doing? That's my whole argument with things. So if you have a dream, set out for it and work at it every single day and work at it effortlessly, and it will come to you and make it happen. I mean, this is one of my dreams right here is talking to you guys, talk about sports, talk about life, because I love it. I just love the community. I love making a difference on people. I try to set out every single day to make a difference on somebody, whether it's in my community or someone I don't even know. Talk to somebody at the gym for 10, 15 minutes if they have the time, just about their perspectives, how they got their life, or just make someone smile. Say, hey, I like your shoes. I like your whatever. I like your vibe. Make them smile because you never know what that person could be going through, and that could change their day for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes. And that's not for all day or for the next 5 months. That's what really matters. And people helping people. I think we've gotten away from people helping people, and the division we have is, of course, manufactured by people, but just help people, because most people you see every day, you don't know the battles they're fighting. That's my whole argument with the gym, and that's why another beautiful thing of the day, because that's beautiful, is the gym. It doesn't have to be the gym. It could be working out, but doing physical exercise. When I tell people all the time, I don't go to the gym for the physical benefits. I go for the mental benefits, because where I would be mentally without the gym, I don't know. It's the thing on my day that keeps me sane and keeps me going every single day and knowing that it's going to be all right. Of course, the physical benefits are awesome. Like, boom, right? I'm looking big. I'm looking strong. I love it. It's awesome. I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy about it. But mentally, you just feel so much better. I actually had a friend start going to the gym about, I don't know, probably 2-3 months back. And he tells me every day now, he's like, man, I feel so much better just mentally. Like, everything about the day seems brighter. Everything seems shinier. And that's really what I'm trying to argue with the gym, man. It just find your thing that gets you to escape and really think about life and run after it. And the gym for me has been something that, I don't know. I get emotional talking about it, because it's saved me that much in my life that, wow. I don't know where I'd be without it. And there are gonna be people that say, is that your only personality is the gym? No, man. But the gym community knows, and the gym community supports. That's why I'll never judge anybody in the gym. And you shouldn't judge anybody in general, man, because you don't know what they're going through, and you don't know why they're the way they are. Everyone has things that have made them the way they are, and that's okay. But you need to love who you are, and don't let other people's perceptions of you hail you down or make you change. Yeah, if your friend group or people really close to your family think there's some things you could change about your life, yeah, I would say maybe take that into account. But random people on a day-to-day basis is Kyrie Irving's main thing. Why would I let their perception of me matter? Who cares? I don't care what they think of me. I know who I am. And if you can wake up every day and put your head down on the pillow every day and know that you chased your dreams, or you made a difference, or you're a good person, then that's really all that matters. So getting back to the gym, though, get in the gym, man. It's the best thing you can do for your life. I promise you, it will change so much about it. And I know it's tough with a full-time job. There's a lot of people saying that, but we make time for the things we want to do, for the people we want to see, all that type of stuff. So don't use an excuse. If you can't get in there 5-6 days a week, I'm not saying that. Do it 3 days a week. Just see what the benefits are. See how you're feeling, man. Find a good group of people. Find a good gym. That's a huge thing, is find a good gym, because I'm a huge gym guy. And when I originally was living in Dallas for college, when I first moved to Dallas, I couldn't find a gym I was like, and I was like, I don't want to go to the gym today. I don't want to go to the gym today. It's really about finding a gym you like. And, I found this gym finally, and I just been going every single day, and I love it. And the community is great, and people are great. And just want to give a shout out to Joey Swoll on here because he's a huge gym goer. Always talk about not judging people at the gym. And the main thing was with the filming. I of course film my gym sessions because I like it. I get motivational videos in. I get motivational talk because I'm a motivational guy. Just want to inspire people, man. That's really what I'm trying to do every single day, is just inspire people. So, but again, Joey Swoll gets on there and talks about, like, people are so entitled, when they're filming, and think that people shouldn't walk in front. Dude, I don't care. Like, if I'm streaming right now and somebody walks in, who cares, bro? Like, do it. It's all right. It's life. People are gonna do it, and also, the main difference about that, though, is you're in a public space. You're filming in a public space. We can have the debate all day if filming in a public space should be allowed. It should, as long as you're being respectful and you're being respectful of the people around you. If they don't want to be in a video or whatnot, that. So yeah. My next point. What else is beautiful? If you're looking for answers in life and you don't know the answers, get out in nature. Get away from this. Get away from this. Turn it off. Leave it at home. Get away from it for a whole day. Don't look at it. Don't look at anything, not even your laptop or computer, if you can. If you have the opportunity to and you can do that, get away. Go in nature. Go in the forest. Go in the mountains, wherever you live, the ocean, I don't know, wherever you guys live. Go out there, sit with yourself and think. The answers will come to you. Nature speaks to us, and the laws of the universe are real. Energy is real. Energy is the true currency. And what I mean by energy is your soul. People want to act like a soul is not a thing, and people, then how do all these people get famous when they say they sell their soul? You think that's that's fake? They're just making that up? That's not fake. Because the true energy, the true currency is energy, and your soul is that. So that's another beautiful thing, is just be a beautiful person, a beautiful soul. And you don't know how much of a difference you can make every single day. And that's what I'm saying. One man could change the world. It might sound crazy. It might sound this, but if every single person thought with love and not hate, and people fall into the trap of hating sometimes, and that's just how it is. But again, a negative mind will not make a positive life. You look for positive things in the world, positive things happen to you. You think positive things in the world, positive things happen to you. That's why I do this, man. I love this, guys. I love bringing this to you, and I hope every single one of you keep joining along every single day. I'm going to try to do these as much as possible in the morning, just called Mornings with Dill. Come have a coffee with Dill, and we can talk, man. We can talk about life. We can talk about anything you want. I'm open to suggestions. I love talking. I kind of just rambling on about some things sometimes and thinking and just looking around my room. But yeah, man, I swear, you know what? Another thing, I'm not huge into the pharmaceutical industry, but I'm huge into the supplement and herbal healing. So if you're struggling a little bit, get on the Shilajit ashwagandha. And of course, there's a lot more in there. I would for sure argue Shilajit, sea moss, and ashwagandha are 3 things you should add into your daily life, and you'll feel 10 times better. Especially the sea moss. I think there's like 142 necessary nutrients. I'm pretty sure sea moss has about 138 of them. Aaliyah talked about that a long time ago. RIP Aaliyah. I think she did it because of that. But just want to say, make sure you're doing the things you need to do on a daily basis to be who you are and get to even. One of my buddies, his gym session is him playing piano or him playing music. Humans are meant to be creative. You should be creating. That's why do we as a society feel so all the time? Because we're sitting inside, we're sitting under iridescent lights, sitting behind looking at a computer screen all day. That's not what life is meant to be. Life is meant to be beautiful. Life is meant to adventure. Life is meant to be lived. Always remember that. Always keep doing you guys, and God bless every single one of you. I hope you guys like the stream. Again, I'm going to keep doing it. Can't wait to get more of a follower base. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for following along. Again, this is the That's Beautiful podcast, Mornings with Dill. Check us out, Dynasty Clothing Comp. This episode is brought to you by Dynasty. And again, thank you guys, and God bless.